Then. Hello, hello. Yeah, that's good. I can hear. Can you hear?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, perfect. That's good level as well.
In stereo.
Perfect.
1, 2, 3. Testing, testing.
Yeah, levels are
All
good.
good. Beautiful stuff.
Okay. Those levels. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, hi AJ.
Hello, Tony.
Welcome everyone. It's the Wednesday Cup final, which is this is the main cup final of the Wednesday League. And we have got two Division 1 sides. We've got a great game in prospect. We've got Bell and Bottle Qs against the Crucible Ks.
Yes, a rematch of the Division 1 final from a couple of weeks ago.
Exactly, and we're going to start very soon. Bell and Bottle Qs finished second in the league, only by 1 point to the Starfish, but they should be favourites for this game, but you never know. And Crucible Ks will be wanting revenge for the other day. What was the result the other day in that Division 1 Cup?
It was 6-3.
6-3.
And
okay.
by all accounts, that was actually a closer game than it sounds.
Right.
It was 3-2 after 5 frames
Wow.
to the Ks.
Okay. And
Emma Reeves, who actually finished top of their stats, and actually I think finished second or third overall in their stats.
Yes, because Priesty was top.
She actually missed a very simple ball to make it 4-2 at the halfway point.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start. We have the first match lined up for you. We're not going to put who's playing on the screen, but we've got Mark Priest for the Bell and Bottle Qs, who finished top of the Division 1 stats. He's going to be playing Henry Harding, so it's going to be a good game, this one. Thank you for tuning in. This is Black Ball Rules, and it's first to 6 frames. Should be a good match. Looking forward to it, AJ, aren't you?
Yeah, should be a cracker.
Okay. We're going to start. Okay, we're good to go. 2 players shaking hands. They'll do a little lag.
Is it bad to say I want the Ks to get off to a great start?
Well, we want them to produce a close match for the viewers.
Yeah. I think the 6-3 from last time they played is probably about right. So I'm not going to lie. I want the Ks to get off to a 2 or 3 frame start. Let's make it interesting.
Exactly. We're not going to con anyone. The Bell and Bottle Qs are our 6-3 sort of favourites. But in 1 frame pool, anything can happen, viewers. A couple of in-offs. You know, a couple of things that go wrong and anything can happen. So
exactly,
yeah,
mate, exactly.
For the neutral, we want the Crucible Case to get off to a good start. For those of you a bit further afield tuning in, obviously Reading Wednesday Pool League. We're in Reading. We're at the Crucible Reading, which is a great club. It's got pool, snooker and everything else. And here we go. Black Ball Rules, first to 6. Henry's breaking for the Crucible Ks.
Yeah, so the format tonight is first to 6, so 11 frames maximum. The format is you have 6 players, 6 different players in what we call the first half.
That's correct.
And then as many frames as needed in the second half, up to 5 of course, to make it the full 11 frames. You can play at most 1 frame in that first half and at most 1 frame in the second half. So you need a real team to get far in these competitions. You can't have 1 or 2 superstars. You need 6 players to
exactly. You need a good squad. You need a good squad. And for those of you who know the players and are interested, we have Mark Priest against Henry Harding. Then we're going to have Dave Shaw against Anne Middleton, Anthony Grover against Kelly Denton, Brad Parker against Sarah Middleton. Then it's going to be Darren Cross against Martin Wicks, and James Edwards against Emma Reeves in the first half. Henry's off and running here. He's on yellows, as you can see.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a good chance yet for Henry because there's a bit of a cluster there, but I think maybe 1 cannon and everything could open up. There's a couple of balls nearer the black that look a little bit trickier. If he can punch this up the rail come mid-table, he might be able to leave himself an angle to prune out those couple of yellows by the black.
Mr. Grover has just informed me that he's playing third, and we're going to say hello to his little lad, Arlo.
Ooh.
Great little lad.
Hello, Arlo.
Hello, Arlo.
We'll give you another name check when
Dad will be
plays.
playing number 3 for the Bell and Bottle Q. But hello to the Grover family.
Hello, Team Grover.
Exactly, Team Grover. So Henry's made a meal of that, but there's still lots of work to do on reds as well. All these 6 balls around the black spot need sorting out.
Is Mark going to try and play the one into middle pocket, come off the side cushion, bottom cushion, and back into the pack? Cause some carnage.
I think so. He's going straight into him.
Oh, he's missed them.
He's only caught the yellow though.
Not ideal.
No, he might just be leaving the white at the bottom of the table now on this bottom cushion.
Yeah.
That'll be the shot for me. And let Henry worry about splitting them. No heroics here from Mark. I just think he's going to he might just clip off the one he's near to free the black. Leave the white on the bottom cushion.
Yeah, he's just looking now where to leave it, pointing his tip on the bottom end of the table.
Yeah, right on the back cushion.
He wants to try and open up these 2 reds a little bit if he can. Or tie up the black.
He's got away with it.
Does the yellow go in the left middle?
You're behind it, I'm not.
No.
No.
Does it double?
No.
No.
It will double, but you'd have to play it at pace. And Henry's not going to push the boat out. He's going to clip off it and leave the white on the bottom cushion for this shot. And there you go. Not a bad shot, not a bad shot. A containing safety. So, as we said, it's all about this little group on the black spot.
Yeah. Bit of a modern day shot, that sort of leaving Mark on his red, but these days you have to hit a cushion after contacting the object ball, so you can't just roll up to the red, you have to hit a cushion, and Mark's overdone that a smidge. Now then, Henry, here's a shot for you, Tony. Try and pot the yellow into the right middle.
In the middle and split everything up for game.
Cause carnage, a bit of carnage.
Yeah, it's
Does he play it? Do you play it?
I would play it, but I think it's a bit too ambitious for Henry.
It's a short strike you're playing warm-up, but you play it in the actual match. But if it comes out right, it could be a great chance.
But if he doesn't make the pot in the middle, he's going to split all those reds, and they're going to be
it's
really
definitely
easy. And don't forget, he's still got that yellow on the top right.
Boom or bust.
It's aggressive. It's too aggressive for me, because the reds are going to split perfect. I don't think he's going to get involved in it.
No.
Because the reds would be perfect.
He's played it long. I like that.
Yeah, I think he made sure of the white, to be fair. But this is half
now
a chance now.
He's left Mark a little tempter now.
Yeah, tempter in the middle. And he can play it knowing that the yellow on the black spot doesn't go. Oh, hello.
Apologies.
Sorry about that, viewers. We got a little booster there. Yeah, what was saying is the yellow on the black spot doesn't go anywhere, so he can play this in the left middle, knowing that the yellow on the black spot doesn't go. He's decided to cover the pocket.
Yeah, it's a sensible shot.
He's got it. Yeah, see, he's tempting Henry to free up his ball on the black spot. That's what he's done. But I don't think Henry wants anything to do with it. I think he's just going to clip off this one. So he's going to clip off this one, just leave the white down the top somewhere.
We can get to the top cushion off 2.
Oh, he's had a result. He's pushed it a little bit safe. Mark's going to bring that out immediately, I would imagine. There's no other shot. Can't play it down the rails because the in-off goes in the middle, so you're just going to have to bring the red out somewhere. Plenty of pool to be played in this frame, ladies and gentlemen.
There with me thinking it might be a break and dish first frame.
Yeah, it's been very cagey, but it's the main cup final in Reading, this one. I know a few of you have tuned into quite a few cup finals over the Mondays and Wednesdays. We've had a few, haven't we, AJ? But this is the main one. This is the main one.
Mark's just bringing the ball out into play.
That's right. We knew he was bringing that one out. And just a shout out, it's named after Ben Tillin, who unfortunately passed away in the last couple of years. One of Reading's favourite great players. And it was fitting that the Starfish won it last year. The first year it was named after Ben because he played for us. It was very fitting that we won it last year. Couldn't manage to win it this year, unfortunately, although we did win the league. But
Henry's gone through the gap.
He's very unlucky to go through that gap. How unlucky was that?
Wow.
There's hardly a gap.
Wow. I mean, there's a crazy double on the one between the two reds, but
that would open up all the reds.
You can't play it. Can he play the same shot again?
He's going to cut this in the middle and try and free the yellow on the top left. Here we go. Take two, ladies and gentlemen. He's made it. He's freed it. The only problem is, even if you roll that one in the middle, you're on nothing. And of course, the yellow on the black spot doesn't go in any pocket,
no,
as we know. So he will be playing another safety, surely. The only danger is that Mark can make things happen soon. He can pot some of his reds and go into that little group. Henry's got to be very careful that he doesn't leave Mark a split shot, so to speak.
Yeah, indeed.
Is he playing a double here, AJ?
I think he's just chipping off it, leaving the white on the top cush.
Yeah, I think so.
Hasn't quite hit it full enough to...
yeah, it's not the worst shot in the world. He didn't want to give Mark any easy angles to split reds. Fascinating first frame.
Quick shout out to the Crucible Cave girls in the background there who did very well at the IPA competition the weekend.
Exactly, you might be able to see them on the screen. We've got Sarah in the white at the back who got to the final of the amateur.
She did.
Done very well. Kelly got quite far, was it? Quarterfinals?
Something like that. And
something like that.
Emma leaning on the table to the right as well, behind Mark at the moment. All three did very well, got to the latter stages.
Emma over the back on the phone. She's phoning up for a pizza or something.
Shot from Mark. He's just put that in the way of the yellow.
For those of you who know the Crucible Qs, we've got all their teams out there. We've got Anne in the red and also Martin Wicks by the pillar. Good side. Knocked us out actually in the semi-final.
Is Henry going to bump this over the bottom pocket?
Yeah, you'd think so.
Yeah, he's been super cautious there. He didn't want to pot that. He's arguably gone overly cautious there.
Overly cautious, but it's all about that group on the black spot. We've been saying it the whole frame.
Looks like Mark's got a plan here. He's looking like he's going for it. He's got a skip in his step. Is he playing a pot here?
No, he's not. He's not. I think he wants to let Henry split him, I think.
He's just pulled back there.
Can you not clip that one in the left middle? Come side, bottom and split them?
I think he's playing that next, mate. I think he's dropping this one in first. Then
no, he's playing safe off this one. I'm right behind it.
Didn't quite get the snooker.
Yeah. I think if you clipped that in the middle, it would have gone to side, bottom and split them, but you never know. I think they're both a little bit scared to go for it.
I mean,
has he got the angle to pot this and go into this little group?
Hey, what a shot that is, Tony.
I think it's on if he cues it nicely. Oh, he cued it quite well. He cued it quite well.
Was that?
Yeah, but he's actually had a right result because this red has been pushed this way, which doesn't go past that.
Yeah, so the yellow has gone in front of the red bottom right.
Yeah. Priest is going to have to manufacture something here.
And Mark famously hates bridging over balls.
Yeah, but you say that, but it's just a rolling. It really is just a little rolling. It's all about this red between the black and the yellow. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go in the middle. It doesn't go in either corner. It only goes in the green pocket as we look. And he's not going to be getting on that. This is tough. Now, the problem is, how are you going to get on it? He can go around the angles and get on the easy red.
Do you play the red? So pop the one top left.
Yeah.
Come off the top cushion, right cushion, down the left-hand side of the table.
Yeah, for this bottom one near the black spot.
And then play that one off the yellow over the corner pocket.
Well, that'd be the shot, wouldn't it? That'd be a nice shot.
Or roll it in and leave the white somewhere there and play the red top right.
I like your shot, playing it off the yellow eventually. Let's see where the white lands after this, and then it'll be a lot clearer.
He was just gesturing there at leaving the white on the bottom cushion and playing the red either top right or top left.
He needs to make sure he doesn't foul this ball. He's. Let's just see where the white lands after this, and we'll see.
Is it slow down?
I think it's okay. Well, he can play your shot now. He can play it off the yellow, and the white will top into the other yellow, and leave him a thin cut.
Ooh.
The problem with this is, if he plays it off the yellow could come back off the cushion and still cover the yellow.
True. He's looking at the angle now.
Yeah, he's playing my shot. But the problem is, it's all about this bottom right yellow.
Yeah.
It could come back off the cushion and actually cover it again.
Indeed.
So we'll see. We'll see. It's definitely the shot he's playing, but it could easily cover it again. It could actually go back to more or less where it is. Just slightly higher than where it is. But anyway.
He was looking at it quite firm there and where the yellow was going to hit the black and if the black was going to go in. So I mean, that's playing it at some pace. Oh, he's played past it.
Oh,
He'll
it goes
take that
top
all
right.
day long.
It goes top right.
He's played that well. He's played that with so much side spin. It's a great shot.
Can you see? You right behind that? Is it dead straight? Can he just hold the white where the?
Yeah, I mean.
Can he hold the white where the red is for the middle pocket?
Yes, he might choose to play it a little bit firmer and play the black top left as well. It's a choice of pocket really, how he prefers it. Drop it in and play a bit of a cut to the left middle, or perhaps a little bit firmer. And
is it dead straight or is the white heading to the left of the table?
I can't quite see it. It looks pretty straight to me.
Maybe the white's just heading a little bit left.
Yeah, I think
which
so.
would be nice. Yeah, it is, and that's perfect. And he's played it well.
Yeah,
and
he
there you
actually
go.
played it off the jaw as well.
Yeah, the white was heading a little bit left. That's what I thought. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. What a frame that was to start with. Oh, it could have gone either way. Very good frame for the first frame of the final. Could have gone either way. Priestley's made it. Bell and Bottle Cues, 1 up.
To be fair, there's a good couple of pots in that frame that are top draw.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a good frame.
Priestley's finished top of the
Henry,
Div 1 stats.
Henry did have a pot bottom left there where he rattled it.
Rattled it and nearly.
Another day he flushes that and the ball split a bit open. It could have been different because Mark did miss a snooker at the top of the table. He left that shot.
He did stick on the yellow, but it was the right kind of idea. But what a frame that was to start the final.
It's a monster.
Not many mistakes, some good safety, some good pots. And Priestley finishing off nicely there. So here we go. Second frame. Dave's probably a big favourite against Anne, but Anne's won a few big frames this year.
Dave's usually the anchor leg for the Qs, so interesting to see him playing second.
Yeah, he's not interested in hanging around.
He's they're starting off big, starting off strong. And he has flushed those.
Oh wow! So it looks as though it's going to be reds. You can make a case out for yellows if those two plant on the. If those two plant,
True.
You can make a case out for yellows.
The question for me is: does the red go past the black over the pocket? If it does,
I think it does.
Then
you'd be reds.
Maybe you play red into the middle off the yellow.
That's what I'm saying. I think the red does pass the black, so this will go off this one in the middle.
Dave obviously thinks so as well.
Still got one problem ball on the right there.
Yeah. I'd be tempted to play the one by the black now. Screw up the middle of the table. Drop the one in right middle. Then the right top.
Well, yeah.
Trouble you've got is if you give Anne a chance, he's going to play that plant on the yellows. I mean, Dave's obviously going here. It's just planning his route.
This does go, so...
He needs to make sure the black doesn't go flying across the table.
No.
All sorts could happen.
You could fluke the black.
He's playing a bit more cagey. Yeah.
Okay, so that just drops in there. And then down the side cushion, and then into the left middle,
Yeah.
into the top, and this should be game on. 3 roll-ins now. Drop this in dead weight. That's it, down the rails, back 2 inches for the middle pocket. Oh, this is lovely by Dave. These are tap-ins now. You just screw this back 2 inches.
Ooh, just slight snatch for me, that one. That was a great chance, wasn't it, as well? Yes, you come back a little bit too far as well.
Why you're playing it at that pace. It was just a very tiny little stun, wasn't it?
Now then, Anne.
Now then, if she rolls this in...
Anne's got a chance here.
I know. If she
Go on, Anne.
If she gets this pot...
So here's a question for you. I don't personally don't like queuing off cushions over middle pockets.
No.
There's an argument to say you play the plant to the big pocket by the black, because you're never missing the pot with the black over the pocket. She's got it.
She's played that well. There's an argument here for playing the far one.
Yes.
The far one into the top left, because you won't be better on it than you are now, surely.
Yeah.
And that would be game. But this is not a bad idea as well.
Just play it firm enough that you get the plant.
Okay. So it's queuing over now, but you've only got to just roll it in. But that's why I'd like to play the far one.
True.
Because you would have had that shot and then just these 3 instead of those 4.
I think maybe a slightly critical part of me says she should have made sure she got a bit of backspin there to give herself easier queuing, because now she's got an awkward queuing shot.
Oh, she put side on it, unfortunately.
It's unlucky.
Yeah, Dave's got the one in the middle, bridging over, and then up and down the table for a choice of 2. So, yeah, plays the one in the middle. It comes through here for a choice of 2, and it should be game over now. It's unfortunate Anne was bridging there, because if she wasn't bridging, I fancied her to quite clear up there. I think she should have took a little bit more time and played the one top left, and then the plant.
Yeah.
Dave doesn't like bridging, but it is the shot. You bridge over, play it in the middle, and then you go have a choice of 2.
Yeah.
So this one's a little bit thin for me, isn't it?
You could play the one top right first, but it is a bit of a tricky pot.
It's thinner than you want.
To be honest, either pot on the top of the table is a little bit of a fiddly one.
If you just bridge over, you're going to be on both. This is too thin for me, but if you get it, you'll be on both.
It looks as far as you on the screen that does live, by the way.
Yeah, you see, that's why I would have bridged over and played the middle one, you see.
Now then, Anne, what have you got for us?
Now then, Anne. Dave's okay, he's covered that bottom.
Not an easy chance, is it?
There's one near the black spot, fit through the gap.
Can't see.
It could go cushion first though, couldn't it?
She's looking at it.
Yes, because if you play it dead weight, cushion first, you'll cover the black anyway.
Doesn't like the option.
Oh, it went straight in.
Bang.
Flew in.
She's cued that a dream.
She's been slightly unlucky actually.
Cued it too well.
Okay, so you can cut this down by the black, because if it rattles it will cover the black.
Yep.
Not too hard there, Anne. Just stroke it in. Okay. Right, this goes in the middle. Unfortunately, I'm right behind it. She's got the wrong angle. Now the shot here is to do a Priesty shot. Play it in the top. And just leave the white. That's what
she's looking
on
at.
The left.
She knows.
Yes, and that is the shot. This is harder than Priesty's shot.
Yes.
But it will create the right angle. She's had a great go at it. Great shot. That's a great shot. Now these are very tricky. How thin is the black if she just rolls it in?
I was just thinking that. If you roll it in and leave the white touching the red.
How thin's the black?
I think it goes. It's a good centimetre off the cushion. if you roll this yellow in,
You have to.
And
You can't play at pace.
I think if you do, you leave the white touching the red. You leave Dave in all sorts. Put the yellow over the hole.
Yeah, but if it goes...
Oh, I'm saying you go for it, but I'm saying play it slowly.
Well, you have to, because if you play it with topspin, you'll end up behind the red.
She's playing with backspin. I don't think she needs to.
That'll increase the risk.
I don't think you need to do
she
that.
nearly got it. Hang on, where's it going?
Oh, get in.
Oh, and unfortunately, Dave's fallen over the line here, and that's game over. Ooh. You can't leave Dave 4 tap-ins. But I tell you what, Anne played a very good frame there.
She did. Dave, for the chance Dave had, he's...
look, he's making a meal of it as well.
He is, isn't he? He is. That's not a gimme as well.
No. But anyway, Anne played a very good frame there. She nearly got it. Dave slightly got out of jail here. Just got the screw all the way down the rails.
Just drop it in for me. Don't fill out with any pockets.
Nah, he's just going to screw it down the rails,
That
make it easy.
could have gone in off. I wouldn't have done that myself. I'd dropped
There
it
you
in.
go, it's 2-0. So for the neutrals, we want the Crucible K's to win the next couple of frames. Unlucky Anne, I thought she played very well there. Just one pot down the rails away from winning that.
Indeed.
AJ?
Now then, Arlo, hope you're not in bed yet, because this is daddy time.
Yes, Grover family, wake up. Because it is Mr. Grover, my Monday teammate, Mr. Grover, and he's playing Kelly Denton, fresh from the IPA and a few good results. This is going to be an epic game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there's much between these.
Captain of the Crucible K's. The K stands for Kelly. It's Kelly's team.
I wouldn't say there's much between these.
Good game. Big game for the K's.
Oh, the K's need to win this at all costs.
They do.
They do, because looking at it, you've got Brad against Sarah. That's fairly even. Crossy against Martin. That's fairly even. Well, Emma, wow, there's some even games to come.
Yeah, it's not over by a long chalk.
The Bell and Bottle Qs have loaded up the top half. They've got Luke in the second half. This is a must-win game for Crucible K. But anyway, no disrespect to Sarah there. Sorry, Anne there. She played very, very well. Not far away from winning that. She wasn't. Not far away from winning it at all. So here we go. Third frame of the night. Reading Cup final for those of you who just tuned in. First to 6, and it's black ball rules. Kelly Denton breaking up. And she's made one.
Game on. Now what's the chance like?
Oh, well, she wants to be yellows.
Yellows?
All day long.
Go yellows?
They all go.
I imagine if
She just needs the first
Tone
one.
doesn't get a shot.
Oh, do you know what? You just play the one by the black spot and just plant it into the corner pocket. This is the key one, AJ. You just plant the one bottom right. We're right behind it. You just roll it into the one over the pocket. The one just to the right of the black spot. You just roll it into the... on the screen it looks like it's tight, but it flies in. The plant flies in. And then all the yellows go. This is going to be a dream for Kelly. She's going to be clearing these up. Right, don't whack this, just roll this in. And there you go. Oh, it's not gone in. How's it not gone in?
Got to make it.
How did it not drop though?
Open table. Got to make it.
Oh man.
Got to make
that.
that.
Could change the whole frame.
Well, that's massive.
Grover
That is
just...
absolutely massive.
That is massive. I mean, she played it gently, but she didn't need to play it that gently. And now Grover's just loving this.
Wow, he's been gifted a massive chance here.
Tell you what though, he's not on anything except the plant. Don't think. Is he on the far one? He's having a look. He's bending it a little bit. Oh, it's a good shot. Okay. Thing is though, if you leave that plant till last, there could be complications. That could always go wrong, couldn't it? Because the white will get stuck in that corner pocket. I'll be honest with you, I'd want to get the plant and out the way early doors.
Yeah, get it done.
Because they can be fiddly.
Yeah.
And the black goes in that pocket. He just rolls this in.
Good shot.
Oh, now then.
Come a smidge far, maybe.
Yeah, you've got to play the far one on the left-hand cushion now. Surely. Just drop it. Take your medicine, drop it down to the bottom left.
Not a bad shout, to be honest.
Yeah, you have to really, because otherwise this is a tough pot at the top. He's having a look at it though. If he makes it top right, could be okay.
He's got to play it very soft though to hold for the one down the other cushion, and because of that, he's hit it thick.
Yeah.
Oof, but has he covered the bag?
Don't know. Can you see on the screen? We can't see, but she can recover the bag here.
True.
I think I would do. I think I'd deliberately play it into the cushion and recover the bag, because these yellows are gone otherwise.
What Kelly has in her favour is there's a few balls that are good connectors to the couple of balls behind the black.
Yeah.
The one to the right middle, the one to left middle, one to bottom left.
Yeah, but look at the yellows. She has to recover that bag.
100%.
Top
100%.
right. She has to overcut it into the cushion and just sit it behind the yellow. She knows that. Don't worry about potting it. Just overcut it and cover the bag. That's it. That's very good.
Nice. Good shot.
Lovely shot. There we go.
Now, I suspect Tony might try and backheel this out now. You could actually try and pot this in the left middle if you're feeling flash, but I think he's just going to backheel it out, isn't he?
I like your shot. Backheel it out. It doesn't matter where it goes as long as it comes out.
Yeah. So off the top cushion first.
Yeah, make sure the white doesn't spin into the red. Oh, I would have backheeled it out, but
yeah,
he's had the right result though.
He's had fortunate there. Apologises.
He's had a right result.
Now, Kelly's got so many opportunities to leave herself nice on one of the reds to get a cannon onto those two yellows.
So bridge over, take the easy one first, clip it half ball, and then you're going to have a few balls that you can go into this lot. Bring the house down, AJ, with a split.
Should be a cracker.
Must take the easy one first. She knows that. She knows how to play. Yeah, nothing else to be done. Just got to, mind you, she's a left-hander, which is awkward for the bridging, AJ. She can't reach it, can she, without a spider? Okay. For a left-hander, that's going to be a lot of bridging.
I think you just have to, with any spider, or I've got a swan neck behind me. Yeah. Any sort of implement you want, just reach over the table, get that one top right. I don't think she can
reach that. That's the problem, but she'll have to.
Yeah.
Oh, she's ambidextrous. She's going for the other hand.
She's left-handed. Right-handed.
Oh, is she? I thought she was left-handed. My mistake. Anyway, let's think. She's got to go into these two at some stage. Maybe not now.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of getting the pot first and
let's have a look on the
biding
screen.
Your time.
Yeah, the problem is all these yellows go now, AJ. They all go. She's got to do it. Would you just float this one over the left and cover that one?
Possibly. I think I'm going for whichever one I fancy the most to pot.
Don't think the pot's easy though, is it?
No. She's going for the screw as well.
She's going for the whole beans.
Wow.
Oh,
needs a run.
Oh, it's reckless. And do you know what? Grover can play these two over the pocket and everything else goes. And what you want to do is concentrate on the 2-in-1, screw it straight back.
Okay. You do that rather than just tap it really, really slowly?
Yeah, absolutely. Full ball, screw it back, and you'd be left on the other two. Oh, he didn't hit it full ball though, did he? And that could create a problem for himself. Does it go from anywhere, this yellow now? We're looking on the screen. Wow, it's going to be very difficult. I'm right behind it. It's going to be very difficult now.
Hello, Drew. Drew Dewsbury's watching.
Any other cheeky comments we got in? We haven't been looking at any comments, have we? Hello to everyone we know. But he's made a meal of that for me.
Does it even go?
It's very tricky from anywhere.
Are you playing this with rakes aside to try and move it, or are you just going to...
I can't see it go from anywhere. In fact, I would just nudge it over the bag now. Or the other one. Oh, God. That skill shot, he didn't play it very well. I think he's going to just take his medicine and just put this over the pocket, but then
this
that creates a lot of problems.
This is going to be tight. He's just seeing if he plays it off the red.
Yeah, with loads of top left-hand side.
He's just seeing if he can hold for playing the white from roughly where the yellow is on the left-hand side.
He can't. The option is to play it with top left-hand side, AJ.
Yes.
And go into the red or yellow.
Yeah, that's the shot for me.
That's the shot for
Finish
me.
you can.
Yeah. Oh, he tried to go into the red and he's not. Oh, and he's made it. Now, the thing is, right, he can see that.
That might go. Is he okay?
He can see it, but to pot that, you'd have to be very close to the red. We might want to referee here.
He wanted it thin.
I'm right behind it, so. What he's going to do is nudge it. He's going to nudge it.
Just drop it in, or just drop onto it. Just literally just tap it.
You can, but on this cloth, the yellow will go behind the black. Trust me. The yellow will be covered by the black, and then Kelly can play a few snookers, and it's all over. So Grover's got to be very careful here. Don't think it cuts in, but if you dare risk hitting it as thin as you can, you can't afford to hit it and leave it behind the black, because Kelly will just put him in snookers or clear up if it goes past the black.
Yeah,
this is a horrible situation. This. I'm right behind it. He can only see. He can't see enough. He's going to try and nudge it, but I fear it will land behind the black. And the problem is, if you bring it out past the black, everything goes for Kelly. But as a neutral, we want the K's to win, don't we? Sorry to the Grover family, my teammate, but we want the Crucible K's to win a frame. My teammate. It's my teammate Grover, my doubles partner, but
I'll get it.
He's actually played it very well. He's actually
To
played
be
it
fair,
as well as
good.
he could. He's going to be in a snooker, unfortunately, but he played it as well as he could.
Just going to sort a little bit of admin out, Tony. I'm just going to pass on to Cole, who's just very kindly agreed to come and do a little bit of comms while I just sort some out.
Yeah, give him some
Give me
headphones.
a second.
Hello, Cole. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Nice to see you. We're enjoying this frame. I think she's just going to snooker him. Oh, hang on. Has she left it? That's tight. That's tight. I don't think you can see enough of it.
Is it a total or not?
What I'm saying is, I don't think you can see any of it, and you wouldn't want to play it.
Up and down the table.
This is a nightmare. Oh, you'd go free cushions, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah. I know what you mean.
You know, the round the angle shot. That's the shot. That's the only shot you've got, because he can hardly. I don't think you can see any of that. Huh? I'll just go referee.
Tony's just gone to check. It must be very tight. You can see a tiny bit of it, not a total.
He can see a tiny sliver, but the problem is, it's such a small sliver, Cole, that if you tried to play for it, you'd actually hit the black.
Probably hit the black, yeah.